back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be using Madam Glam's Rosy Nude and Terrazzo, I'm not sure if that's how you say it, gel polishes to create a set of tweed nails. I have seen these a few times on Instagram, and I don't know if this kind of tweed design is trending at the moment, but I really like it. So if it isn't, let's try and get it trending, because I think it's super cute and it's really easy to do. So without further ado, I'm using Rosy Nude to create a smile line on my tip. I'm just gonna just gonna wipe round the edge of the smile line just to neaten it up. It got a little bit wonky, so that's going to go in the lamp, and I will give that 2 coats. I'm going to do the same thing on another nail. I want 2 French nails, so we're going to do same thing on this one, 2 coats on each, and then and then they're done. Then we're going to use the Rosy Nude to do a full cover of pink on one of the nails, and then the other nail is going to be a full cover nail of Terrazzo, if that's how you say it. I don't know, I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Look at this, I absolutely love this. They do another one that I think is called Agate. Yeah, it's called Agate, and it's got a slightly pinky tinge to it. It's like a pinky grey. Also with these black and white specks and some little gold bits running through it. I think it's gorgeous. I'm going to cover the free edge on these as well now. I'm going to try and make sure I don't go onto what would be the nail bed, the extended smile line bit. I don't want to, what's the word? I don't want to go over the pink. I'm just going to try and be nice and neat and do it like that. Do it like that. Then you're gonna need a detailer brush and some gel paints. I think I gave those nails 2 coats of the Terrazzo gel polish, by the way. So I've got the gold, the white and the black gel paints from Madam Glam. You can get 30% off any Madam Glam products, by the way, using my code NATMUG30. The only thing you don't get discount off of is the outlet, bits in the outlet, because they're already, I think they're about 60% off. Right, ignore I've done this gold bit. I got here and I was like, darn it, I haven't top coated. So I actually cured the gold, sorry, and then I was like, hang on, we need to top coat before we go any further. So don't apply the gold yet. You need to top coat the nails. I'm going to wipe off what I just put on, but obviously I can't wipe off the gold. I will have to go back over the gold because I want the gold shiny. I don't want it matte. But you need to matte top coat all of the nails. You could do it shiny. I'm doing it matte. Yeah, I feel like for this design they kind of need to be matte, though the gel paint is shiny, so I don't know. I mean, it's up to you. I done it shiny, so I'm going to start with the gold because the colour on the bottom, I want the gold to be more of a kind of like accenty colour. I am going to go over, as you can see here, I'm just going over the gold smile lines that I put because I want those shiny. So I'm going to do the other one as well. And then, pardon me, I love this just as it is. I just think this gel polish on the tip is just gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Can't believe I've not used it for like ever. But yeah, right, so to do the tweed design, you're just going to take the gel paint and you're just going to add loads of little lines all over the place. And you can see they're quite close together, but they're quite short and they are like just scattered. Now some are going to be longer than others. Some are going to be next to each other, and some are going to be sideways, and some are going to be diagonal. Just lots of little lines. Something must have caught my eye there because I paused for a minute. And then when you've done the vertical lines, you're going to do the horizontal lines. So you're just going to crisscross over the lines that you've done. Basically, you're doing the same thing, but you're going horizontal instead of vertical. And then once you're happy with that, that will go in the lamp for 60 seconds. The gel paint needs 60 seconds in an LED lamp. The gel polish needs 30. Then I'm going to go over what we've already done with the white. We're going to do exactly the same thing. I'm really hungry. I haven't had my breakfast yet. It's quite early still. I've just been, it's actually, what's the day? I don't know what day I'm putting these up, but it's actually the 7th, which is Monday. And there are train strikes and the traffic is absolutely mental. I dropped my son off at school. I was late getting my other son to school because the traffic was so bad, which is unheard of. I mean, he's never usually late for school. And then I was going to go back to Aldi, but the traffic was just, honestly, it was insane. So I turned around and went home. And I've got it's coming. It's going to be delivered later on, hopefully. So yeah, so you can see we've done the same with the yellow, with the white, and then I'm going to do the same with the black. However, I don't want as much black. I just want the black to darken up, like a few areas on the nail. So the lines that I'm doing with the black are going to be more sparse, more spread out. And then again, you're just going to go across horizontally. And I mean, it's literally as easy as that. And doesn't it look like proper tweed? I love it. I think it looks, I love it. This is probably like my new favourite trend. All the trends I've loved. Hang on, if this is a trend, it might not even be a trend. But if it's not, come on guys, let's make it one because it's brilliant. I love it. That's going to go in for 60 seconds. And then I'm going to do exactly the same thing as I did on that one, on the other one, and the full nail. And then we'll come back to the pink. So this is what we're looking at right now. Did you know that Nail Sugar sell crystals? Oh, I'm going to be using the golden shadow crystals from Nail Sugar. They don't have a massive selection on the website. There's not massive, but if you don't use masses of crystals, they will have, there's AB on there, which there's just some essentials that you might need if every now and then you like to put a crystal on a nail, and they're not overly priced and they're pretty nice. So I'm going to show you the golden shadow. I think the golden shadow on the website is probably one of my favorites on there. I've got also some and you can get 10% off as well. 10% off the crystals. Actually, you can get 10% off anything on Nail Sugar's website using my code NatMug10, which is a bargain. But yeah, I'm using this is the Crystal Totalist Gem Glue from Nailchemy. If you can see where I've put my gem glue, that is kind of that's going to be like my template for my crystals. So we kind of want to, it reminds me of a bit of a, what do they call it? You know, the hairline, is it a widow's peak they call it? I've got it. My hair arches down at the front. I hate it. I don't know why it does it. And then I feel like I have these big patches of bald on my big fat forehead. Anyway, shut up, Nats. I'm placing the crystals onto the nail. Sometimes I'll do them randomly, but this time I wanted, whatever I put on one side, I kind of wanted it to match the other, apart from that first crystal that we put down, because that was kind of in the centre. And then you're just going to put some smaller ones down the edges so that it sort of curves around the sides, like so. And then using, hang on, what am I doing? I am faffing. I do like to faff. I've swapped to a brush and I'm just going to grab some of those little antique gold caviar beads and I'm going to place them between the crystals. It just makes where the edge of the crystal is, it just makes everything more, I don't know what the word is, even, straight, not straight, more, I don't know, there's probably a word, but right now I can't think of it. So yeah, you can put as many caviar beads in as you want. They're good gap fillers if you've got gaps. There we go. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little droplet here. It's not really going to be a droplet, but it's going to be a little like dangly bit. So I've got a little line where I'm going to have the caviar beads, and then on this pear sort of shaped bit of glue, I'm going to put a bigger crystal and a smaller crystal above that. And then I will do, using these little beads, I'm going to do some little triangle, like two beads and then one bead to make a little triangle, so that it really accentuates that point. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom where the caviar beads come up. So the caviar beads will be like a little line through that center. And then I'll also shove 2 little beads. I can't see what I'm doing because the recording box is in the way, but I'll put 2 little beads between the crystals that I've just put at the bottom as well, just so it makes it look more defined. I think that's the right word. The curve looks more defined with the caviar beads between the crystals. But yeah, anyway, that's going to go in the lamp once I've done. I just straightened out all those caviar beads. So that's going to go in the lamp now. And then that is them done. I really like these. Oh, if you want to cover up that shiny of the gem glue, you can just cover it with some velvet matte top coat, which is what I've done. But I hope you like these. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. Websites and discount codes will be down below. God bless. Love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Love you, bye.